What a Grandmaster Spider-Man main thinks of the other DPS in Marvel Rivals. Starting with Scarlet Witch, or Wanda. When I said Hello was boring, I forgot this character existed, because how can you play Wanda and have fun? She has almost zero burst potential, her damage is linear, and her ult gets shut down, the easiest in the game. I was playing with my friend, and he exiled her as Hulk 6 times in one game. She literally screams, "Hey, look at me, I'm gonna one-shot your entire team, but all you have to do is shoot me while I'm unable to do anything. Walk behind a wall, or put a shield up, and you're good." Her bubble ability is also just really weird. It stuns you for a laughable amount of time, and her right click is the only form of range attack she has. I think her survivability, not in her ult, is one of the best in the game though. The 2 invincibility charges she gets, I think, is the only balanced thing about her kit. Wanda definitely needs a little bit of a tune-up, and I feel like the only reason people play her is to give Magneto the team up, because that shit hurts. Now, onto my main. Spider-Man. Spidey is not as hard as people make him out to be. I see people like Necros rage baiting his community by saying only the top 1% of people can play Spider-Man, and it makes me laugh because people actually believe that. I do think Spider-Man is one of the hardest DPS in the game, but not as hard as others. And this could also just be my personal preference and my own playstyle in games, but I prefer characters with insane movement most of the time, and I feel like I can control Spidey really well. I think if you go into the range and practice moves or look up tips on movement for him and spend an hour just learning it, it's really not that hard. His combos are very fun and rewarding sometimes, but target priority is super important on a character that relies so heavily on a full one-shotting combo before being out all cooldowns, especially in a game like Rivals where healing is insane and you can out-heal basically everything with the right healers. I think Spider-Man is really an anomaly character. Either people are cracked at him or become lore accurate Spider-Man and do their own thing, because remember, Spider-Man never kills. I'm still salty they took out the animation cancel though, even though it did make him a bit overtuned, but my muscle memory is still doing that shit. Spider-Man I think is fine for the most part. I can still get value out of playing him in high elo. It's just that he gets countered so easily by stuns in this game, and Neymar in particular. It's really hard to stay on Spidey when people know how to counter him so well. Let me know your takes and stay tuned for more characters. Feel free to discuss what you think of my takes too, and if you think they're reasonable. And this is